Drop it on them random.
Won by the Brooklyn Nets. Curling inside. D'Angelo Russell from the painted area, won't go down. Lebron with it up top. He'll run the offense. James to Kyle Kuzma. Oh, he had him there for a second. Kuzma to Ball. Nothing going here on that drive. Ball to Caldwell Pope. Going to launch beyond the arc. Yes, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope hits from the outside.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Throw up and good. Three-point play, and we're tied up at 3. Los Angeles, they have it. Nothing going here on that drive. Sizing up the defense. Shot by James off the mark. Has a look. And he knocks it down, Jay. LeBron into the front court. Down just a couple. To Ball. Has a chance. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Russell into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Russell to Hollis Jefferson. Trying to cash in. Tough shot. Hand in his face. He makes them pay. Lakers at the controls right now. To Kyle Kuzma. It's blocked by Allen. And that one out of bounds off the net. Kuzma. James buries the wide-open 3. That's too easy.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Russell with it up top. Down by 1. Rejected by McGee.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Russell to Allen Crabbe.
Screen left coming, screen left coming, screen left. Watch the cutter, man.
Here's a chance from long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. Caldwell Pope to Ball.
I told you the screen was coming.
To Kyle Kuzma. James. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. To Russell. Inside, he scores.
When these young guys come into the league, we talk a lot about the perils of social media misuse and where it can lead you. And sometimes, it can lead you right out of town.
Screen coming. James. Nice pass to set things up.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Nets have it. Russell. Shot won't go. He has to create to get a better look.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Russell into the front court. They're down 3. Russell. Oh, defender pulls the chair. And the basket good at the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
James into the front court. Leads just a point. Nothing going here on that drive. With another basket there. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
And the finish, slam dunk. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Brooklyn's got it. Russell. Runner here, won't go.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We can break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Deep right corner to Hollis Jefferson. Shot from the lane won't go.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by it. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Stepping in for LA, number 15.
To Davis. And Davis, good touch.
This game is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots. Then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
James, deep left corner to James. Curling inside, and he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First one, count it. And he makes them both. It's Brooklyn's ball. Here comes the screen. To Dinwiddie. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Across the timeline comes James. The lead stands at 9. Here comes the screen. James to Ball. James to Kyle Kuzma. Has a look. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
And draws the foul.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2.
Subbing in for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 9, Rashawn.
Lakers ball.
It's all me. I got him. Hey, watch the screen left.
James. Oh, emphatic slam.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
To Fareed. Fires the 3. Not getting the bounce.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Cruises inside for 2.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Nets have the basketball.
Defense, let's go.
To Dinwiddie.
Go.
19-footer at the buzzer. We're through one from Staples Center with the Lakers on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. LBJ with it. Here comes the screen. James to Josh Hart. Oh, had him going there for a second. Hart. And finishes strong. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
Fareed, a shot won't go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
To Fareed. Fareed, a shot won't go. Lebron into the front court. His guy's up by 15. Goes to the left side. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. LeBron with it up top. The lead is 15. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Russell to Davis, down low. Oh, defender pulling the chair. To Beasley. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First try at the line, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Brooklyn with the basketball. To Hollis Jefferson. Denied at the rim.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
In the front court comes Rondo. His guys holding the... Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Team foul number 1 for the Nets.
First free throw is good. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Yes, and a foul. They'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw good, and the lead back down to 15. Los Angeles has the basketball. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues. Napier with the basketball. His guys down big. Napier's shot won't fall. To James. Inside, he scores. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Team foul number 3.
From the painted area, won't go down. Rondo into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Josh Hart.
Uh-oh, lock-up time.
To Hollis Jefferson. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Los Angeles, they have it. Slam dunk. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Rondo with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Oh, he had him there for a second. Kuzma to Josh Hart. Tosses. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Lakers at the controls right now. To Kyle Kuzma. Oh, had him going there for a second. Kuzma. To James. Kuzma. Gets it in the left corner. Shot clock violation. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 8, Spencer Dinwiddie. Into the game for the Lakers. Number 2,
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Nets have it to Fareed. Screen coming. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
James. To Ball. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Got it. Three-point play on that trip. Brooklyn's got it. To Allen Crabbe. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot misses there by Crabbe. To Ball. Has a chance. The screen sets him up for two. Dinwiddie into the front court. Down a bundle. Screen coming.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Fareed. 4-3. Knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that shot beyond the arc than inside 22 feet.
And that's what this game is. As the game plays, you have to adjust on the fly. That delivers the element of surprise.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your outside hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Oh, nice swat. And that one out of bounds off a net. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Kuzma. James can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Trying to cash in. Gets a shot up off the mark. The follow won't go either.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
James to Caldwell Pope. Has a look. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Lakers come up with it. To Caldwell Pope. Has a chance. Shot by Caldwell Pope. No good. No good. Defense catching a break there. To James. To Caldwell Pope. Ball. Rebound taken in by Fareed. Russell with it up top. Looking to make something happen. And a nice finish at the rim.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. Straight on three. At the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando as we go from Jay to Jalen. It's Jalen Rose with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
The Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Lakers were the dominant team in that first half, without question. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Assists.
The Brooklyn Nets struggle to play the angles and allow too many passing lanes to exist. However, some credit has to go to their opponents for the way they move the ball. They've been taking advantage of the situation.
Player of the half.
The chosen one most definitely deserves to be player of the half for the way he distributed the ball. It was an excellent display of court vision and solid passing.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going.
Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
It's James controlling the offense. To Ball. To James. To Ball. Oh, he had him there for a second. Just not going down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Lebron into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter.
The assist from number 23, LeBron James.
D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one. To Ball. Kuzma to Josh Hart. Oh, had him going there for a second. Hard shot, no good. Fires the three. Oh, he couldn't get it to go.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Russell to Allen Crabbe.
Screen.
Takes stock of the floor. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Knocks it down.
And the game flow in the second half is completely different than the first. That first half equals out of sight, out of mind. Way to recalibrate in the locker room and find your rhythm back on the court.
James to Ball. From long range, Lonzo Ball connects. They sag off someone whose shot is only improving, and Lonzo delivers.
Lonzo Ball is so different. There's something special about a player that can always deliver the ball on time and on target. Let me break that down for you. The on-time part means the ball isn't delivered 1 second too late or 1 second too early, but at the perfect time for you to go right into your shot or make a play. The on-target aspect means that the ball is either delivered right in the pocket for a shooter, or for a big, it hits you right in the chest so you can go up for a slam. With his head constantly on a swivel, it's safe to say that Lonzo Ball is already an elite passer.
To James. Shot from the lane won't go.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
It's James controlling the offense. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Kuzma to James. Kyle Kuzma. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Allen Crabbe. For three, it's good. Defense has to pick things up.
And he is just turning up here in the second half. In the first, he didn't seem that engaged. Now, he seems hungry.
Hey, double screen.
Ball to Kyle Kuzma. That's the shooter's mentality. Stays with it after the miss.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
To Russell. To Hollis Jefferson. Russell. To Allen Crabbe. Just off the mark. Ball with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. James buries it on the catch and shoot.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Russell. Step back jumper.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
LeBron James with the rock. To Ball. Lets it fly from long range. It's good. That's the shot they wanted him to take.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Allen Crabbe. To Russell. Inside, he scores.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
I got ball.
Ball to James. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Russell with a shot, no good. Ball with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. James to Ball. Going to launch beyond the arc. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that one.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Lonzo with it. He'll run the offense. Lonzo Ball. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Nets have the basketball. Ed Davis. Russell to Dinwiddie. To Russell. Runner's good there.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Ball to James.
Here we go. We got him. We got him.
To Ball. Here's a chance from long range, and it's good.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
With another basket there. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. LBJ to Beasley. Oh, he had him there for a second. Nothing going here on that drive. To Beasley. To Fareed. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
There you go. Watch him. I got you here. Right here.
James.
Right here. Chop. Here we go. Dunk team.
Rondo. It's Fareed with the rebound. Napier with the basketball. They can get a 2 for 1 if they hurry. To Davis. Nice pass to get things going.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
LBJ has it. Short jumper misses. Third quarter comes to an end. So far, it's been all Lakers. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Brooklyn with the basketball. To Fareed. To Dinwiddie. Down to Fareed. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. Lakers ball.
I got ball. I got ball.
James to Beasley. Offensive board to Ball. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the mark. Well contested. Napier with the basketball. His guys down big. Cashes in for two.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
To James. He's looking for that touch. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
From the painted area, won't go down.
I know he was absolutely shocked he was so open. I know we were shocked he was open. You got to make those.
LBJ with it. The screen sets him up for two.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Trailing by 15. Here comes the screen. To Dinwiddie. Beasley. James, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Here comes the screen. Cleaning the offensive glass. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Los Angeles has the basketball. Oh, had him going there for a second. Trying to cash in. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. To Caldwell Pope. Oh, he had him there for a second. Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Brooklyn secures the rebound. The monster stuff.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Los Angeles, they have it. Now the Lakers gonna use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. It's James. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
And he connects on the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. James into the front court. Up a dozen. James. Oh, that's how it's done.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Nets have it. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Caldwell Pope to Kyle Kuzma. Nice swat that time.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
James knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Russell to Davis. Here comes the screen. Russell to Davis. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Fires the three. Crazy shot that time. No good. To Hollis Jefferson. Has a look. Can't connect.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. D'Angelo Russell. And he hits.
D'Lo reminds me so much of Sam Cassell. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets where he wants to go anytime. The word that is key for him, potential, potential, potential. Will he be able to accomplish his potential?
Caldwell Pope to Ball. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
And I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
It's no good. If he takes those shots, he'll be back on the bench in no time.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Gets it in the right corner. Here's James for 2. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
First one goes down. Two for 2 on that trip. Brooklyn's got it. Russell to Hollis Jefferson. To Russell. Probing the defense. To Hollis Jefferson. It's no good. Great defense.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's a player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Lakers come up with it. To Caldwell Pope. Pass to the rim. Flushes down the slam. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Throws it down.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Inside, he scores.
Assist from number 24.
Deep three at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers got themselves a win here today, and the defensive intensity made all of the difference. They were committed to staying aggressive, forcing turnovers, and being disruptive on their way to victory. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. It wasn't surprising to see this team on the losing end of this matchup. They weren't very good with their execution, and they suffered for it. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Steals. Player of the game.
LeBron James was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a view of the upcoming games for the Los Angeles Lakers. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Drop it on the random.